Hello, how's everybody doing? My name is Lisa, and this is my business page called Feed Your Cells with Lisa's Juicy Juice. This is my Juicy Juice. This is watermelon and lemon. I just took this out this morning, so it's already thawed. I make these and I freeze them so I can have different varieties at my fingertips every day, watermelon and lemon. And I came on today to talk about the symptoms of liver disease. I am the mother of a liver transplant recipient, 16 years post-transplant. She just had her anniversary on 11/1, and today she just is transitioning to adult care. So she's not a pediatric patient anymore. So I have videos that I'm sharing regarding the journey that we've had. Today I'm going to share about liver disease symptoms. So as you all know what the liver is, it's the filter of our body. And anything that you consume filters through your liver. That's alcohol, sugar, pharmaceutical drugs, and vegetables and fruits. So there's things that filter through your liver that cause scar tissue. So when you drink alcohol and you take pharmaceutical drugs, even prescribed medication, ibuprofen, it causes your liver to gain scar tissue. My daughter was diagnosed with biliary atresia at about 2 months old. So imagine a newborn baby. Biliary atresia means the arteries to the liver clot off after birth. So imagine her liver was probably this big and it wasn't draining up until 2 months till she got her Kasai surgery, which that I talk about that in another video of mine. That's a surgery that a Japanese doctor, he invented, the Kasai. So at that point, I lost my train of thought now. Anyways, so she had gotten the Kasai, but she had already had full-blown liver disease. And basically, I thought she was going to be okay after the surgery because I really wasn't educated about the liver. And, I was healthy. I used to drink teas. I used to be into like natural homeopathy medication even before she was born. And I think that's why God put us together, because he knew that I was going to research and do everything I could possibly do for my daughter. So, the symptoms of liver disease, I'm getting off a track, are itching. She used to itch really bad, her ankles and her wrists. That's because your salts are not being digested or filtered right because of your liver, and it causes you to itch. So I used to put rubbing alcohol on her because I used to feel like kind of like a mosquito bite. You want to make it burn instead of itch. Another one is she used to get these little arteries all over her nose, these little red arteries, her nose and her cheeks. She would retain fluid. So imagine a 2-year-old that looked like she was pregnant. I mean, her little belly, you could see her veins in her stomach. It used to be so big. And that means she was retaining fluid because your heart is pumping and fluids are filtering through your liver, but since there's scar tissue, they hit walls, so it starts backing up. And then GI bleeds. That's like life and death. If you're having a GI bleed, you have to get to the hospital. It does not stop by itself. So if you have black poop, that means you have a slow bleed, and it's you have a bleed somewhere, but it's slow enough that it's having time to filter through the digestive system, and that's why your poop is black. Obviously if it's a major GI bleed, it's like disgustingly gross. I'm not even going to describe it. And it smells really bad, the out part. Because sometimes when she would have those bleeds, I used to have to save her diapers, and the providers would walk in and be like, oh, like it was bad. The smell of, and it's the smell of iron, I think that's what I understand. That is really bad. And if it didn't come out from that end, it came out from this end. And it's very, 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 very scary. And like I've mentioned in my other videos, the only thing that can stop it is being in the hospital, because you're going to need a blood transfusion because you bleed a lot. And there's a medication that was given to my daughter called octreotide, and that has to be given by IV drip. So you have to be connected, and it's 24/7 IV drip. Then at that point, they go in through right here through her. It's an endo. I don't want to say the words wrong because I'm not a medical professional. I kind of am, but I don't want to say the words wrong. And what they do is they put some medication here in the esophagus. They find where the bleed was, and they put some medication, and that stops it. That's the only way to stop a GI bleed. So if you're having that type of symptom, go to the hospital. Just go to the hospital. And then one time, we were at the father of my children, he was a sun dancer. I'm hoping to come across some people that I had met out there. I'm going to call them my friends. We used to do bear dances in California, sun dances in, he was a sun dancer with Chief Crow Dog. And I think it's Pine Ridge. I don't want to say that wrong either, but Chief Crow Dog preyed on my daughter. We went to 3 of his sun dances. I was the one driving the semi-truck that got the semi-truck stuck in front of the entrance gate, in case anybody remembers. Hello, I'm doing good. My kids are doing good. And Elise is 19. Jamie's in the Army. And Oline is a very, very hard blue-collar worker. He does solar panel installation. Anyways, I'm hoping to meet some of my friends from there. But one time we were at a sun dance, and I went to change her diaper, and her poop was white. So that is your liver when your bile's not draining. Your poop is white. So that's another symptom. And I just wanted to throw in there because I was so scared, and I was praying because we were in the middle of nowhere. And, you know, we were at, and like the sun dance is literally in the middle of nowhere, and her poop was white. And Chief Crow Dog preyed on her. And I remember he gave me this little piece of root. I don't know what it was called. And I used to, when we left that ceremony, I took the root home, and I used to boil little pieces and give it to my daughter. So those are the symptoms of liver disease: itchy skin, arteries on your nose and your cheeks, GI bleeds, black poop, white poop, irritability, jaundice, yellow skin. And another thing, because I'm only going for 10 minutes and I'm a little bit after 8 minutes. When she was little, before her transplant, she used to chew on rocks. She used to always have rocks in her mouth. They used to be, at least spit those out. Well, from when I did research, it's because her body was craving the nutrients and minerals that her liver wasn't filtering. It doesn't process anything you eat or put in your body correctly. So everything's just crazy. Again, that's my experience with my daughter. I lived it. I stayed with her every single day that this went on. She is 18 years old now, and follow my page for more stories about our journey of our pediatric liver transplant and why I drink my fruits and vegetables. This is watermelon and lemon. Thank you. Take care of yourself and have a good day, and hang in there because I know times are tough.